What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Beaky here, and we're about to do another unboxing and overview for a brand new product. It's time to do out with the old, in with the new. The old being the classic, the strength, the power of the C920. We've all seen this webcam around, but it's time we upgrade to something even a little bit more powerful, being the Logitech BRIO 4K webcam. A webcam that Logitech claims might be the best ever, at least currently on the market. You know, somebody out there is going to come out and try to compete. Well, the specs for this one right now is that this actually has the ability to do the true 4K resolution, and as well to do a UHD resolution, 1080p, 1080p 60, 720p. You can remove backgrounds, has a lot of different features, and it comes with its own new software for this webcam that is going to be different than the software everybody's used to for using with the C920. So we're going to plug this in, do an unboxing, and see what it's actually like. Let's get inside the box and see what it comes with. Aw, snap. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, for you guys to see for yourself. Logitech BRIO. Now, first thing you will notice, it comes with no cable attached to the camera itself because it actually uses a USB Type-C cable. So if you're like me and have one of these cables, USB to USB Type-C cable on both ends, you'll be able to plug it to this directly into a laptop or a PC that has a USB Type-C output. Like my computer actually has USB Type-C ports, or if you have a MacBook that has that, that's going to work out perfectly for you. Of course, it comes with its own cable inside the box, and the one that comes inside the box is going to have USB Type-C to USB 3.0, so you can plug into a standard USB, so you use it with a Windows, Mac, or any other computer. But if you are moving on into the future into completely USB Type-C, this is definitely be a good webcam for you. And with the cable being detachable, it's going to be making it very simple and easy to put it on something like a tripod, which you guys are seeing about right here. Now, it comes with some foam on it, so we just need to go ahead and take that off, just like that. That's a little foam holder, and the band right here is actually flexible, and it is removable, just like that. It snaps right off. And as you guys will see in the bottom, there's actually threads right there to put on a tripod. So if you guys wanted to use it with a tripod right here, you guys can go ahead and just do it directly like that. Or you can put it back on top of this. It clips right back in. And then go ahead and put it on top of your computer, which you guys will see in a moment. So inside of the box, you get 4 more important items. The first one being a privacy clip. Now, the privacy clip is going to be very important to anybody who works in the government and might be worried about security, or anybody who might be rich or just in general is worried about somebody you might be got inside their computer and spying on them, or especially if you give this to a younger kid, you might want to have this installed and just get them into habit to actually put this on their camera, and then go ahead and close it over, so when you're not using the camera, if you leave it plugged in, you have that set up. So that's one thing right there. You can leave it on top of your camera. I'm glad that this comes with the camera, because in the past something like this was charged for separately. All right, guys. Also, you have yourself the official cable. So like I was saying, it's a USB 3.0 to USB Type-C right there cable. So this makes it very compatible with any PC or Mac out there. Very simple to use. You plug it into the back and you're all set to go. And last but not least is this awesome smelling carrying bag. It has that new item smell, so if you want to carry it around with you, as a 4K webcam, it might be good for certain photo shoots, so you get a chance to carry it around because it's fairly portable, not having the wire always stuck to the back of it. And then there is the instructions, which basically say plug the wire into it, plug into the computer, download the software, which is what we're about to do right now. Let's go plug it in. So here we are with a shot of the Logitech BRIO actually on top of my PC monitor, and the software actually opened up. We're going to switch on over to the software view on my computer using XSplit and take a look at what the software has to offer. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my desktop. Here we're going to go over some really good pro tips for anybody purchasing this webcam. How to get the most out of it, because many other reviewers that I've noticed have missed some really key cool details. First of all, this camera is plug and play, so if you don't want to download any of Logitech's extra software, you don't necessarily need to, but to get the most out of it, we're going to go over that right now. But for those users out there who want to have just use it as a quick webcam in Windows 10 for Windows Hello or anything like that, you plug it in and you're ready to go. You could go ahead over to the camera application, press the gear icon in the top right hand corner, and from here you could change it from 1080p 30 to 1080p 60. And for my test with the 1080p 60 mode, you're definitely going to see better when you move your hands. It's going to be more in frame, stuff like that. Obviously this video is a 4K video recorded with XSplit, and I'm going to talk about how to get the most out of this with XSplit real soon. But if you press the gear again, you could go all the way up to 4K or UHD 30 FPS. And from my experience with the UHD video, it definitely does look a little less grainy, which is definitely something I personally want. And it's going to help out definitely when I use the green screen in the background. So this is just going over quickly the plug and play aspect of the camera. Now, if you go ahead and download the Logitech software, the first thing you're going to get right here is this little control panel. With this control panel, you can zoom in, zoom out, but you guys might be wondering, why does everything look so close and cramped up, even if I zoom in and I can pan and stuff like that? What about the background removing software? Well, there's a lot of other things you need to just know about the camera. This is why you're going to want to get the Logitech software. If you go into settings, in here, you will be able to change yourself over to widescreen. So if you never go into the settings of this program, you won't be able to do this. So you're going to want to change yourself over to widescreen. There, you see more, and there you could go ahead and change your angle to 78, 65, or you want to change over to the American NTSC, or you can use PAL. I'm in the United States, so we're going to use 60 Hertz, and just like that, you're all set up. Now, obviously, there's other settings as well for brightness, contrast. You can have autofocus on or off, color intensity, white balance. You can change all that stuff right here to your liking. Obviously you can reset it, but there's something key missing from these features. Right down here, where are the controls? This camera features on the box and in the promotional material, being able to remove backgrounds and all that jazz. To get those extra features, you need to also go over to their website and not only download the camera settings, but you have to click on this little button right here called details. Let me refresh the page just to show you guys. So when you first go up here, most people have downloaded just the camera settings, but if you never press details, and I hate that Logitech does this, it won't show you that you need to download the background replacer to get some more settings in the actual app itself. So go ahead and download this little background replacer, save it to your desktop, and install that, and then we're going to go back to the camera settings and show you guys some of the other settings that are available as well. Now that we have the programs installed, we're going to have some extra features in the Logitech app. Let's just go ahead and set everything up to my liking. We're going to go over to NTSC, we're going to go up to 90 degrees, and we're going to go over to widescreen. And also we get this new setting right here called background replacement widget, which adds a little widget to the top left hand corner of your screen, or you can move it around, that helps you replace backgrounds and other features. And now when we go into controls, we get to do cool things like this. We get blurred out the background automatically. Blurs out over here. All this is blurring out my hand right now, so that's one weird thing I've noticed so far, is blurring out my hand when it's not really supposed to. But if we go to brick, it blurs out me into a brick background for some reason, if you want to be there. And there's other features as well. We'll go through them right now. There we are in some type of studio environment, and so on and so forth. There's a bunch of other ones you could go through. Chicago, chroma key, that, live in space, modern, or you could add your own background if you like. So if we wanted to, we could add a background. Let's go ahead and add that. If I wanted to, I could have the GeForce logo behind me, whatever it might be, one of my many wallpapers, whatever it might be. So there you go, guys. That's just a quick little something I want to let you guys know about the background feature for this camera, because you've paid all this money for this. You're going to want to know how to do it, and obviously you could X this out if you don't want that one to be there, and delete it. Obviously you want to go back to normal when you just want to use it normally. And now we're going to go ahead and talk about using this camera with something like XSplit or OBS, because there's some special features there as well. Let's get into that. And also, when I'm going to be using this with XSplit and OBS, I'm going to make you guys hear the audio directly from the camera itself and not from my Blue Yeti microphone, which is what you guys are hearing right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the desktop with the XSplit program and the audio coming from the Logitech BRIO webcam. We're going to show you guys some different settings you might want to be able to use with this new webcam that you purchase. Now, first of all, when you go ahead and add a webcam, you're going to have to decide if you're going to just add the Logitech BRIO Pure or you're going to add the BRIO with the background replacer. Right now, we're just going to use the Logitech by itself like this. And as you guys will see, it comes up in a box. This is not full HD, and many of you guys might be upset by this, but we need to go ahead and change some settings. So let's do that right now. So right click, go to configure, and you could go to input first if you want to go there. If you like what it looks like right now in that little tiny box for some weird reason, you could go ahead and just zoom in if you want to zoom in, zoom out, exposure. All that stuff can be changed, pan, tilt, so on and so forth. Go back to default. You can change all these different settings right here really quickly if you want to do it like that from input. But most important thing for you guys out there is going to get it to a higher resolution. And to do that, we need to go ahead and click to output. And right away, it's set to 640 360, not the very highest resolution ever. Now, obviously, my photo paused just because I'm in the settings, but you guys should still be able to hear me just fine. You want to click in here, and as you guys will notice, the highest you can get is 1080p default, while you're at YUY2. And I'm like, that's not what you guys want. So, of course, you guys want to get a little bit higher than that. So, to get higher than 1080p, you guys need to go in here, go to output once again, and switch this over to MJPEG. And now you have all the different settings available to you, all the way up to true 4K. Not just 4K where it's UHD, because this is UHD right here. So let's just make this UHD. So this is 4K UHD. And if we wanted to go all the way up to 4K, well, the true 4K, you just right click, go to video output. It froze again, obviously, because I'm in the settings. And now I could change it to the default settings. Press OK. Go back, and as you guys will see, it will try to crop it to, well, true 4K. Obviously, this video is not recorded in true 4K. It's being recorded in UHD because that's what YouTube supports. So there you go, guys. That's how you change some of your settings for the Logitech BRIO in XSplit. Makes it very simple so you guys know what you guys need to do. Obviously, you could go ahead and change anything else you want. Like for me, I'm mostly going to be using 1080p. And I will probably be using something like the chroma to use the green screen in the background. Obviously, the green screen is not set up perfectly right now because I'm not in the center of the green screen, but that was just a quick little example. It worked perfectly fine with the green screen, as you guys will see. And I'm going to set this up really good later on to show you guys a really nice version of the green screen setup with it. But for now, there you go. That was a quick overview and review of the Logitech BRIO. From my experience with it so far, videos come out crisp. The 1080p 60 looks really nice. I'm glad that's actually an option that's available to us. So if you guys want to use it with the 1080p 60 option, feel free to go ahead and do it like that. Whichever way you want to use this camera, well, it's all up to you. Be here with the Untitled Game Show. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys want to pick one up, links will be in the description to pick that up. I'm going to have some videos comparing photos side by side with this camera right here, the C920 in 1080p, on my second channel coming real soon. So if you want to see a direct comparison with this camera, well, wait to see that real soon. Till next time, peace the heck out. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.